Hey you guys, welcome to the first episode of Mom Don't Listen.
I have to block you and we're not allowed to be friends.
They're a fucking.
Did they
Saw it? Okay, you guys. So Justin, take it away. Take it away.
And I was eating her out while he was face fucking her.
Mom Don't Listen.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Mom Don't Listen, episode 8. Today, we are going to dive into some fun little topics. I don't know.
It's our Christmas episode, you guys.
Woo! Christmas. I love Christmas.
This video is dropping on Christmas Eve.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. And where are we all going to be on Christmas Eve?
Me and Devan's hometown.
I'll be in my little hometown by myself, missing them.
We'll be in California. And Justin's going to make a special appearance on Christmas weekend.
Eve.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, because our hometown goes off the night before any holiday.
I know. People just love to drink and we all love to talk shit on each other. So it's fun to regroup and see everyone and be like, ooh, I don't know.
Talk about clicky.
Talk about Orange County.
Orange County.
Yeah, that's OC for you.
Keep it together.
So we're gonna go home to go see all of our haters from high school.
Can't
We
wait
know
to
you're
see
watching.
you guys.
I'm scared.
I'm not. I'm
Me
excited.
either. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to stir the pot back home and then
leave.
yeah, exactly. It's so
And then
great.
be like, okay, guys, have fun dealing
Peace
with
out.
that.
The question?
The question is.
He doesn't have a fucking question.
It's like having two lives. I feel like Hannah Montana.
Do you?
Yeah, like sometimes I'm Miley, sometimes
Wait,
I'm
do you
Hannah.
put your wig on when you're here, or do you take it off when you're here?
I take it off. Yeah, I leave my hair natural, wet, and then when I go to Orange County, I have to blow
You're
dry it.
Hannah.
I'm Hannah, yeah. And
Mhm.
that air back there, I don't know what it does. It's not it. Like my skin dries out,
Mm-hmm.
my hair gets oily, crusty, dusty, musty. It's just
Mhm.
not a vibe.
Yeah, it's not a vibe at all.
I can't go there for too long. I
My
really
skin
can't.
cracks.
Okay, on that note, I have a Christmas question. I kind of already asked you,
What? Oh.
and you said you don't remember, but maybe you can it'll jog your memory.
Yeah, ask Justin first.
Okay, Justin, how did you find out Santa wasn't real?
Oh, okay, this is a good one. I knew Santa wasn't
Louder.
real when my mom would put us to bed.
Start over. Talk louder.
Cut.
Okay, ask the question again.
Okay, Justin, how did you find out that Santa wasn't real?
Definitely when my mom would put us to bed, the kids to bed, and then she would stay up late. And I was one of those kids where I didn't want to go to bed until my parents went to bed. Like if they're not going to bed, I don't want to go to bed, type of vibe. And my mom would have to force me and my siblings to go to bed. And then I would get up and she's downstairs wrapping the presents. And I kind of figured put two and two together. Also, when I would go to school, there was always that one kid that was like, Santa's not real. There was always that one.
I used to yell at them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, shut up, Bobby!
But then it started to add up. It started to add up, though, when I would go home and my mom's forcing me to go to bed and she's downstairs till 2 a.m.
Yeah,
wrapping
so
presents.
you kind of put it together.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was so oblivious.
How about you? When did you know?
So, one year I got a trampoline for Christmas.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
What?
Mine would never.
Yeah.
You said
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
she did.
Say that I was broke?
no. You said your parents got you the worst gifts every Christmas. Like one year you got a pencil,
No.
and then the other year you got an
Okay,
eraser.
When I was younger, they would give when I was young, I got the trampoline when I was 10, I think.
That's my dream.
And,
Right.
yeah, that one was really cool. My parents went all out with the trampoline, but that was
Wait.
the coolest thing we got.
Sorry, was it just yours or was it? Did
No,
Santa
no, it was
put-
for all of us.
Okay.
My big gifts, my parents would always to all of them.
To the
Mhm.
girls.
To the girls, yeah. But so we got a trampoline, and then a week later, I was at my neighbor's house, and she was like, "Oh, I heard you got a trampoline for Christmas," and I was like, "Yeah," and she was like, That's so nice of your dad to set it up like all night long or something like that. Or like your dad said it was like so like cute because he set it up at night and you guys all saw it. Like something like that. And I was like, that's weird because it was from Santa. and then she was like, oh wait, was it from Santa? And I was like, yeah, but like it's fine. And she was like, oh, did I just ruin it? And I was like, no. And she was like, you knew Santa wasn't real? And I was like, yeah. I have to go home now. I went home and I bawled my eyes out. I was crying so hard. My mom was like, shh, stop it. Don't let Claire hear you crying. And I was like, I can't believe you guys lied to me for so long. So the Ugg boots were from you too. And I was like crying so hard I almost threw up. I literally was like, you know when you do that as a kid?
Yes.
That was me.
Wait, that is hilarious.
It was so shitty.
Was this the same neighbor that?
No.
Okay.
That forced me to eat chocolate mousse until I threw up? No, that was my other neighbor. She still sucks to this day. She'll like call the police on my family if we have like 3 people in our backyard.
Wait, who's the neighbor that called the cops on you because you guys had a pet duck?
That's the one that made me eat chocolate mousse until I threw up when I was like 9. Yeah, she's so nice. Love you. Yeah, you don't remember?
I had brothers. I swear they told me like Santa's not real, and I was like, fuck. Damn it.
Did you
Yeah.
ruin it for other kids? Like, were you one of those kids?
No.
Yeah, she was Bobby.
No,
Santa's not real. My brother told me.
Right.
I was like, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
No, but when I got to middle school and kids were still like, Santa's coming, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
come on.
Wait, that was me.
Wait, you believed in what?
Wait, I'm trying to remember.
When did you find out Santa wasn't real? What was the timeline?
I'm trying to remember. I
I
feel
thought
like
you
I
said
was,
when you were 10.
I feel like I was probably 10. So probably before middle school, but like, I want to say.
Deep down, she still wanted to believe Santa was real.
Well, we had to act every year for Claire, my little sister. We had to act, and then my dad was so bad at it. We would get like shoes. Like 1 year, Claire got shoes after I already knew, and Emily already knew, obviously. And Claire's like, "Oh, from Santa Claus." And my dad's like, "Yeah, let me know if they're too small so I can return them." And I was like, "Dad, shut up." Shh. I was like, "Why would you say that?" And she was like, "What?" And then I think Claire just pieced it together.
Is that
too.
how she found out?
No, I think she just kind of pieced it together.
The younger ones, because she's the youngest. I'm the
Mhm.
youngest. You're technically the
I'm
youngest.
the youngest, but Santa, like, when we got big gifts, it was just to my brothers. Like,
your parents
like-
always did that shit to you. That's so
Like,
mean.
We got like a Yerf dog, like a go-kart thing. We like came out and it was from Santa. And this is like when I still believed in Santa. And everyone got dirt bikes but me. I was like,
Because you were a girl, you couldn't get dirty.
I lived
That's
in
so
Palm
fucked
Springs.
up.
I
hate
lived in
that.
Palm Springs. I could get dirty. I could get down and dirty. I had to play outside in the sand.
I could get down and dirty.
And I have all brothers. Like, come on.
Yeah, and they put her in boxing. You
Yeah.
can't pick and choose.
Yeah, they put me in boxing and they said you're going to learn how to fight.
They definitely picked and choose with
Oh,
this
yeah.
one. Unfortunately.
She's
Sad.
She's so diverse.
I know how to throw a football.
She does. She could throw a perfect spiral. Better than you, who's watching.
Also, I remember like seeing the like reindeer food I left out in the front lawn, like in the trash can.
Wait, what? People did that?
Wait, you didn't do that?
My family reindeer food?
Yeah, you
I've
make
never
them-
heard of that a day in my
What?
life. Like that just
Reindeer food?
Heard.
You make them. You make like little
What?
cookies.
for
Did you make
Santa.
cookies?
No, I just left out like fruits and like carrots and stuff.
Oh no.
Cookies for Santa, but the reindeers never got fed.
Oh, we made. Okay.
That's why you didn't get much.
They didn't. But it was just Santa had a big belly. He had to be fed. It was nothing about the reindeers.
What?
It was
having-
just nice to give them something.
Well, do you
They're
remember?
hungry. They're working all night long.
Well, I starved
People
mine.
like you, I'm feeding them because there's people like you that
Yeah,
are
I
like,
starved
"Wow,
mine."
Well, do you remember in
you're so
kindergarten?
skinny."
In kindergarten, like that, one of the Christmas activities was like to make reindeer food and you bring it home. I had to do that, and you
That's
like
so
leave them out. It
cute.
was like oats, and then you put oats with like mashed up like carrots
yeah,
and
yeah, the
peas.
oats.
Yeah,
I
and you
remember
like
that.
mush them together and you leave them out for Santa's reindeer.
That's so cute.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I never did that.
I would
Like-
always wait and look at the chimney to see if Santa was coming down when I was
didn't
little.
have a chimney.
I had one for like a couple years of my life, and I would always go out in the middle of the night and be like, "Is he stuck?"
I used
'Cause I
to
wouldn't
hear
see the
my
presents.
parents like bumping, like they would literally like. I feel like they were so loud. I think they would get like kind of drunk, like on before Christmas, and then they would just be so loud.
Also, I kind of put it together because like every day more gifts got there underneath the tree. And I thought Santa only came one night.
Wait,
What? Your gifts from Santa would appear under the tree
Yeah.
before Christmas?
Yeah.
No,
But it said
Santa
Santa on
only
it.
comes on Christmas.
That's what I'm saying.
And it
like,
says Santa on the thing.
yeah, from Santa.
That's so.
You
lame.
know how I knew
You can't
actually?
do that.
Talk to my mom.
See, I knew
My-
this would jog your memory.
Well, just like every year I look when, because like my parents still do from Santa. It's super cute, especially my dad. But Ed has very particular handwriting. He has really great handwriting for a male, like really good. So you could just tell it's him. So I'm like, why does Santa do his E's like that, Dad? Only you do your E's like
Yeah.
that.
Also, like I would see the wrapping paper.
Yes, same wrapping paper.
You know,
No,
so
my
it was
parents would
very
use a
easy
different
for
one.
Oh,
me to
that's
put together.
see, my parents just. Sorry, guys, you guys probably just got lazy.
Same.
Yeah, they probably did.
Your parents did it right.
No, my parents like really tried at the beginning. They really trickled down. Like,
Yeah.
One year I got a harmonica.
See, that's what it was. She got a harmonica. What else? There was something else. It was like a toothbrush or something.
No, my mom gave me like socks for my graduation.
That's what it was.
Yeah, she's crazy. She gave me a Danny Phantom T-shirt for my 21st birthday. And she told me, she's like, "Don't you think this guy's cute, Danny Phantom?"
The
Do
cartoon?
you guys know who that is? Yes, the cartoon.
Off like Cartoon Network, right?
It was,
Or was it Nick?
Nickelodeon?
Was it Nick?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't like Cartoon Network. It scares the fucking shit out of me.
You were one of those kids.
I don't like that. I hate cartoons. Like it's hard for me to watch cartoons.
Yeah, Cartoon Network is definitely not your channel.
I
I
don't know
never
why.
watch cartoons. That's
What?
something
They
you
say
It
could.
wasn't like real
Do
cartoons.
they scare you too?
I just don't have the imagination to wrap my head around them. So even as a very, very young kid, my mom would leave to work before I was in school. I remember this so vividly. She would get ready to go to work, and I was up, and I was the youngest, so I was not going to school. So I would be up with her, and then as soon as she left, I would cry because I didn't want her to leave.
Oh, you went twice.
Yeah, I totally would. So my uncle was living with us, so he would watch me when my parents were at work. And when my mom would leave through the front door, I would start bawling my eyes out. So she would come back and like bundle me all up in like the blankets and stuff. And she didn't put cartoons on for me. It was Sports Center. And that stopped me from crying. Like I stopped crying after
Wait,
that.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
I heard.
explains so much.
Yep.
So much.
That does.
I could watch Sports Center for hours. The same, it could re-air 5 times and I will still watch it over and over and over again. Have you
You're
guys
such an
ever seen
interesting
My
man.
Wish on Sports Center?
No.
Bawled my eyes out. I was a kid and I'm bawling my eyes out. It's like a kid that has like cancer, like
Oh, I've
something
seen
really
those.
bad, and then their favorite athlete comes to their hospital and surprises them. And then not only do they surprise them at the hospital, they take them out of the hospital to the facility where like the team is and like walk them through the locker room and the practice field
That
and
would have
like
been you if you had cancer at a young
Don't
age.
say
Sorry.
what if it's not diagnosed yet? I have it.
You're fine.
But yeah,
Oh,
those
knock on wood.
so like moved me. They were so
This is
so-
marble.
It was so sweet.
Where's my boyfriend?
Ah! That was good.
That was a good
That was a
one.
good one. Yeah, Gracie's wifed up now. Justin's
No,
wifed
I'm
up
not.
now. I'm the only single one, so
Hey,
Wait, who's wiped up?
mine
Both
has
of
a
you
jet ski.
bitches.
Mine has a dog.
I know. You have to date someone who has it. What was it? What did we? Oh, when we were looking for a house, we wanted it to have a accommodation. No, that's not the word.
amenities.
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 You have to have amenities, and like we have amenities.
We do.
We do.
We're all really good at sucking dick.
I'm like this ass.
We all got. I was over here thinking like we have a nice house, we have a yard, we have a
nice
place that we could have dinner parties.
We do. We have a barbecue.
Yeah, we have a really nice house, a deck,
Yeah.
a little veggie garden. We have
A little
boars,
view. Yeah, a little view.
views,
We got pet
hot ass
boys.
neighbors that I see. Their tan skin, gold chain right down the street
Mhm.
every morning.
But
That's
yeah,
an amenity for you.
right, and only her.
Like
Because that would never
your
fly.
boyfriend comes over, you're like, yes, so many amenities, hot neighbors across the way.
I always find myself a hot neighbor, no matter where I live. I always have a hot neighbor.
It's always kind of been a fetish, not a fetish, but like a fantasy to fuck a neighbor.
Oh, I have.
hot would
I
Oh,
never
wow.
had a hot neighbor before.
Kind of same, but like it's always been like.
And we're always girls. They were hot, but like
Actually, I'm lying. There was the baseball team
Oh,
at the college right across the street from my house.
the whole baseball team.
Half of them, yeah. It was like a whole
Yeah.
house,
I would've-
2-story. And they would be outside shirtless with their little shorts
working
on,
out,
working out in the garage with the garage open. I was like,
fixing
Working-
cars. I'd be over there. They'd be
What?
under a truck.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
Justin, are we going to the beach or you want to stay
no,
here?
we really, yeah.
You're like, my car's overheating. Can you do something about it with your shirt off?
Like, can you get under it and then I'll get under you? Thank you.
I'm like, clothes off, and I gotta spray you so I can see the imprint.
Oh my
We're
goodness.
so bad, but
We're so
you guys love it.
No, I had a hot neighbor, and it was right around the time that the Taylor Swift "You Belong with Me" music video came out.
oh no.
I know this story. This one is gold. This
And
one
he-
is gold. Like, imagine. I wish we could we like input like a picture of Little Dev at the time?
Just
like-
insert the same one with the bow in her hair.
Because
But
that was that
no,
era.
It was.
It was that era.
Well, no, I had this neighbor from 5th grade to like 10th grade.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
saw him just
No.
become a man.
Man,
But the
you saw them balls drop.
So, so the best
That was
part, the best part was that his bathroom window and my bathroom window faced each other.
So she literally saw those balls drop.
No, I did.
Saw them hit the
I
ground.
did. And then my bedroom window faced his bedroom window as well. I was in 5th grade and he was in 8th grade. Yeah, so there was
What
a
a dream.
couple year age difference, but right away I came home in my cheer uniform. I saw him on the balcony and I was like, oh my god, who was that? He had just moved in and I was like, okay, it's my time to shine. I'm in my cheer uniform. I literally look up and I'm like, hi. I know.
Hi, Ken.
And he looks down at me. He looks down at me and goes, what up? And I was like,
And that's the moment.
oh my god, he just said, what up? I probably responded nothing. Hey. But so yeah, so anyways, hot neighbor. I had a crush on him. He had a crush on me. There was an age gap. So my parents were like, absolutely not. But my brothers, I have older brothers, they were friends with him. So I somehow weaseled my way in there.
Mhm.
And he would always have parties. And I was so young, so I was never allowed to go. But one night, felt very left out and they were having a party and I couldn't go. My brothers were there. The hot girl neighbors we had, they were there. It was like a competition. They were trying to get at him, but I was trying to get at him. But she was,
What were
yeah.
the ages again?
So he was, when I first met him, I was 11 and he was 14.
Oh shit. 11?
I was in 5th grade, yeah.
Oh, that's young.
Yeah, so when I was a 9th grader, he was a senior.
Okay, see, that's different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
11 to
Mhm.
14 is like, I don't think you should
Mhm.
be like trying to fuck with an 11-year-old when you're 14 years old.
Anyways.
That's a little groomy.
So then there was also.
Hey, she's pulled the first move. So, hey, neighbor.
I did. I
know,
did.
But, like,
But there was also a set of these two sisters that lived right across from me too. and they were his age, and they were hot. Yeah, they were cool.
Not the sisters.
The sisters.
Were they both competing for him? Competing.
I don't know. They ended up. One of them ended up taking his virginity, and then the other one ended up fucking his friend. Yeah.
Jeez, your neighborhood was getting busy.
Mhm.
My neighborhood was getting busy. All the kids in my high school lived in my neighborhood. They would always throw parties, either the hot girls or him, and I was never allowed because, you know, they were up to no good. Anyways, my brothers were always there. So I'm having FOMO, and there's this party going on. I can see it out my window. Everyone.
And she's watching like a hawk.
I'm watching like a fucking hawk. Like a hawk. I text him, go to your window. Go to your bathroom window.
No.
Mm-hmm. I say, bring a notepad.
Bring a notepad.
What?
He was probably like,
The fuck?
he probably saw come to your bathroom window and was like, oh, fuck yeah. And then it was like, bring your notepad. And he's like, what the fuck?
No,
And
literally.
he's drunk.
What's going on?
Yeah, they're like fully having a party. I get my notebook out. I write, hey. He comes to the window and I'm like,
What the fuck?
hey.
You have his number.
Yeah.
I
He probably
was
was like, bro, I'm literally about to have sex.
I
What are you
know.
doing?
literally. I was such a cock block. No, but it was right when the Taylor Swift music video came out, You Belong With Me. And she was
Yes.
like
Oh, I
this.
get
He
it.
responded. So, and then he wrote again, what up?
If you want to hit on Devin, slide in with what up.
It'll get me going.
What up?
And so then I responded like, oh, nothing. How's your night? And he was like, good. You could just text me. Yeah.
You're like, this is not romantic.
I was like, fuck.
It gets better.
Oh, God.
It gets so much better.
Wow.
That was one
How-
scenario.
You
There's
made him do it multiple
no,
times?
no.
Okay,
no,
how
no.
far are you going with this story? Because this story, there's years. There's like, what, 8 years of
So
us?
there was one summer where
Wait,
she
did
was
you guys ever hook up?
So he was the first person that I did like anything with more than make out. He was my first fingering, blowjob. I was
you were 11.
no, I was in 8th grade and he was a junior. I was 13 and he was 16, 17. And and so we had to sneak around because my brothers threatened to beat the fuck out of him once they found out like I liked him.
Anyways, one summer,
Wait,
this
I wasn't
girl
done.
this girl brings her little cheer friend over to her house. They get all dolled up, full on makeup, hair done, cute, the smallest little outfit. It was summertime, so they're wearing like little crop tops, like skin showing, the skin like showing the most skin for they're like 12, 13.
I rolled up my shorts like 6 times. The shorts could only roll twice.
Yeah, she gave herself a wedgie at that point.
No, I
The
did.
waistband is like
I was like, can I turn it into a thong?
Oh my God.
So
I forgot about this
she
story,
starts
Justin.
blasting music, so he looks out his window.
Make
This-
it rain trick.
No.
Make
Yup.
it rain.
By Travis Porter. Make it rain trick. I'ma make it rain trick.
Oh my
That
God.
one.
This girl goes on her 2 hands upside down on the wall and starts twerking, blast the music all the way up, hoping that he would look out his window and see her twerking on the wall.
And what happened though? It worked out in my favor.
Oh my
It
God.
worked out in my
Oh my
favor.
God. So
Yeah.
you've always been like this.
No, so it was. You know exactly who it was. She was my bestie. She was blonde hair, big tits. You already know.
You already know.
She was teaching me how to twerk upside down on the wall. And I was like, okay, like,
Let's hit 2 birds with 1 stone.
yeah. And I was like, hey, like, make sure the blinds are open. And my dad would always get pissed. He knew what I was doing. So my dad would come up and shut the blinds. So one time, me and that friend, we cut them with scissors. You can't close them now, Ed.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
You're insane.
Yeah, and so we're twerking upside down on the wall, and I have no rhythm. Like my back is like it's not good. Anyways, so then we hear Of course, it's when my blonde friend who has an ass and could twerk, you hear, "Hey, little mama!"
Oh no.
Yes, we got him. I'm like, we got him locked and loaded right where we wanted. Mhm. So my friend, we'll call her Big Titty.
One titty.
Double D.
Big titty.
Big Titty. She was like, "Hey," and it was his friend, and he was like, "What's up? Like, how old are you?" And we lied. We fully said like 16. They knew my age because I was the neighbor, but she lied. And then, long story short, we ended up going over there, hanging out with them. Whoop whoop de woo.
Ooh.
Yep.
And that's when things hit the fan.
And well, I would always have to sneak around because my brothers would also go over to that house, and they were friends with his mom. So I never knew. Yeah, his mom was like super cool and in with the friends. Like she was one of the homies.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway, so my brothers were friends with his mom. So I never knew the timeline of when my brothers would be at that house. So I would have to sneak around. Like we would have to find like
tell that
laundry
story.
mats. We would have to when I had to hop out of the window. Okay.
Oh my god.
So
She was a ride or die for him. It was her first love.
Dude.
She
I
saw what
thought-
she wanted.
no,
and she
yeah.
conquered.
You literally
I-
said the other day that a psychic told you were gonna marry an Australian guy, and you were like, no, I'm gonna actually marry my childhood neighbor.
Yeah. So I really thought he was my end game. We were like very Bonnie and Clyde, you know?
Oh shit.
Yeah, we were like, yeah. Like he let me smoke a blunt when I was in 5th grade. I hid it because I wanted to be cool. I had a sleepover at his house in 5th grade. Yeah.
Dude, what the
It was so
fuck?
fun. It was so like scandalous. But anyway, so I would sneak around. He was my first everything. So I lived right across the street from this park. So one night we went to the park or whatever.
It's always those
And
parts.
I sucked dick for the first time
In the
at the
slide?
yep.
In public?
Well,
nighttime.
I had to sneak around from my family, so we were like, and my brothers, we were like kind of like in a bush, like. And anyways, he was like trying to coach me, and I was just there, and he was like, and I don't know, I just had it like this, I guess, and he was like, "Why are you holding my dick like a microphone?" And I will never forget
my
that.
God.
Never forget that.
That is so.
My first blowjob, I had braces.
Oh shit! It was
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
I-
But he said I sucked dick good for having braces. I was like,
Dude, this
thanks.
kid's like funny, but also like not.
Yeah.
I sucked dick at a park one time
We all have. Come
behind
on,
a
who
tree.
hasn't?
Behind a tree.
like a couple years ago.
Okay, crazy. We're past that. We're older now.
No, I'm kidding. I think it was like
Please say high
before
school.
COVID. No, I was in college.
Oh, Gracie
Mm-mm.
girl.
It was Scooter.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It was Scooter, the guy whose ass I ate. Yeah, I'd do anything for him. Apparently.
Wait, going back to me hopping out of the window.
Oh.
So, I spent the night at his house. I wake up and I had to go over there late, like super, super late, like 3 a.m, sneak in. Okay. They had an apartment. You had to go up these stairs and then it was just their apartment. So if you wanted to leave, there was only one way down those stairs. To get out of his room, you had to walk past the living room where all the homies would hang out.
Oh no.
Homies, meaning my brothers as well. So one morning, I'm waking up. My boyfriend. I'm just kidding. He totally was not my boyfriend. But yeah, the only thing we didn't do was fuck. So I fully thought this man was gonna take my virginity. So we like wake up, we're like messing around and stuff, and then all of a sudden, I hear my brother's voice, and I panic. They knock on the door, like, "Hey, so and so," and I was like, "Oh my god!" And he was like,
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's literally what he told me. He's like, "Shut the fuck up, stay still," because my brothers could kick his ass, and they've told him multiple times.
And there's 2 of them.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
They're
one
twins,
of him.
by the way.
Yeah, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, don't panic. My ass is gonna get kicked right now.
His
and
ass is gonna get
all of
kicked.
our asses. Like I knew I was dead.
Yeah.
Grass. Ass was grass. Anyways, So I'm like, there was a window, but he was on the second story, and right underneath was a dumpster.
Oh, no.
Long story short,
She did what she had to do.
yeah, long story short, I did what I had to do. I hopped out that window. And the terrifying part.
Into the dumpster?
Yes. She had no choice.
Okay, no.
You are
The
Hannah Montana.
no.
That's some shit that would be in a fucking Disney
Okay,
episode.
the
I swear to
dumpster
God.
wasn't open. There was a lid on it, but when I hit the lid, it went like that, and
You jumped onto the
I
lid?
didn't jump. I tried to like dangle myself, but there was still like a gap,
big
you
gap.
know, like
Your
I'm on the
brother's
second
just here.
story. So
Wham.
I asked so-and-so to walk out the door right as I was hopping out the window so the door would shut when you hear a slam.
Oh.
Craziest part was my kitchen could see everything.
Oh,
like
shit.
full view of his window, and my dad was always in the kitchen. Always in the kitchen.
Washing a dish, sees his daughter fall
Yes.
from the second story.
I was
Oh my God.
terrified.
Out of this man's room when she's like
Yeah.
in 5th grade.
Mhm.
That's so scary.
Long story short, though, he did just come to visit me 3 years ago in Hawaii.
Just came to visit 3 years ago.
Yeah. I just came to visit.
So sweet of him.
So sweet.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, he was here with his girlfriend and didn't tell me he was here with his girlfriend.
Oh.
He brought her out here for her birthday trip.
Oh.
Locked her in the hotel
Locked
room.
her in the hotel room. He fully asked me to hang out. I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in years. He's like, yeah, I'm in Hawaii. So I'm like, yes.
Is he still hot?
Honestly, no, he's
Yeah.
not. But I was like, oh my God, he hit me up. It's been years. All these like middle school emotions were like coming back, you know? I was like, oh my God, tables have turned. He wants me now.
Literally me the other night.
Yes. Keep in mind, I still like, till this day, I have not fucked him. I was
Really?
saving it for my
No.
boyfriend, and we got so close. We were naked on top of each other, but I was like, I'm saving this for my boyfriend. He didn't ask me to be his girlfriend right then and there, so hey. Anyways. What?
Hey.
Anyways,
Gotta close them legs.
he texted me and he was like, hey, I'm in Honolulu, like, do you want to hang out? And I was like, oh my God, you're in my neck of the woods. Hey. I was like, yeah, like, I'll show you around. Like, I had a cute ass date plan. He's like, okay, let's go to the beach and watch sunset. I'm like, okay, we'll go to Lani Kai, sunset swim, make out in the water, swim with the turtles right next to us, fall in love, and then go eat pasta.
That sounds amazing.
Amazing. I remember when she found out he was visiting. Oh, this girl was butterflies, texting me like the love of my life came back, like he's coming out. So.
Meanwhile, his girlfriend's like, let me out.
So
let me out.
I had no idea at all. And so I'm on my way to go pick him up. Okay, and then he texts me, hey, I'm with my friend at the Hilton, come swing by. And I'm like, oh, you're with your friend. Okay.
This guy's so shady.
So shady. So I get to the Hilton and he's with like some local dude, and he's like, hey, this is my friend, we work together, he's gonna come to the beach with us. And I was like, okay, is he third wheeling or what?
He's local and he said he works with him?
They like worked together in the past for like traveling and stuff, but he like is born and raised here.
Oh.
So I was like, okay. And the guy was like, why are you going to Lani Kai Kailua? Let's just go to Waikiki. I was like, you're ruining my date, first of all. So we ended up going to Waikiki, starts pouring rain. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, we're swimming in the water. And his friend goes, hey, where's so-and-so? His girlfriend, who I have fully known for years too. I was like, he's like, is she still in the hotel? I was like,
no.
Oh my, we're all in the water together. I'm thinking I'm taking him home. Oh, keep in mind, he invited me to spend the night at his hotel the night before.
How would that work out?
I don't know. His girlfriend is in there.
Is he trying to have a threesome?
No, he locked her up in the bathroom.
What?
Not
Not
actually.
actually.
Oh
So-
my God, this guy's crazy.
So we're in the water, and he's like, yeah, she's sick. She's in the hotel room. I'm like, what? And he like sees my face like, what the fuck? And he goes, oh, we're broken up. I'm like, And his friend's like, wait, you guys broke up? When? I thought you were out here on his birthday weekend or her birthday weekend. I'm like,
I'm literally that friend.
you are. You so are.
I'm always like, why? What do you mean you broke up? You guys are literally dating. Everyone's like, Gracie, shut up. I'm like, what? It's true. I always say, what? It's true.
No, yeah. And so I'm like, what the fuck? How did I end up in this predicament?
Yeah.
So we're swimming, and then he's like, okay, like, do you want to go get dinner? I was like, no, I'm not feeling good. I want to go home.
Yeah.
I want to go home. So, and it was like a couple days before my birthday, too. So I was like, I'm like, oh my God, he could stay for my birthday. We could fall in love, birthday sex. Anyways, so after I heard that, his friend was like, oh my God, your birthday's coming. Well, he said it. He's like, oh, your birthday's coming up. And I was like, oh yeah. His friend was like, oh, what are you doing for your birthday? I was like, oh, renting a beach house north. And he's like, oh my God, sounds like so much fun. I was like, you should totally come. He's like, yeah, let me get your number. I was like, oh my God, yeah. He's like, can I take you out to dinner too? I was like, oh, yes, let's do it.
Oh my
Right
God.
in front of
period.
him.
Was he hot?
No, I don't care. Oh, I mean, hot depends on who you ask. He wasn't really like my type, but
Is he mine?
no. But yeah, I got his number, and then they had a kid, and then they broke up, and then my brother just went to the baby shower.
No way. That's giving like my high school lover.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up having a kid, even though he has one ball sack, so it's kind of like
What? Who?
No, one ball in his sack.
one ball in his sack. But anyways, I loved him so much, and then he started randomly dating this girl, and he would always invite me to his house for parties. And she would be there, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, Gracie! Like, look at us at homecoming! Like, look at us! Look, this is us on our date!" Like, would always like try to be my friend and like show me pictures of him, and I'm like,
Weird.
Wait, I'm confused because he's telling me that you're a psycho and he doesn't like you and he loves me. And then she got pregnant with his child, and they're still together, and they have like 3 kids, right?
2, but yeah.
2 kids.
That I would going back to like me in high school, if I was actually straight, like that would probably be me. I was such a fuckboy.
Yeah.
Like I was telling a girl like she's psycho, like no,
yeah,
we're not.
He invited me over. He's like, she would be like talking to me, like showing me things, and I was like, what the heck? And he was like, she's so fucking crazy, bro. Like we went on one date together, and she like won't stop talking about
Oh
it.
my God,
so
that reminds
annoying.
me of me in high school.
I was just
I'm not
like,
gonna lie.
oh yeah, that's crazy. And he's like, yeah, just like don't talk to her, like just ignore her. And I was like, okay. And he was like, I'm so happy you came. Like that vibe. I was like, like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, he loves me so much.
Meanwhile, I just saw them at the wedding I went to.
Yeah, right. I know. Like it's so crazy they're still together, but like
That's
honestly, I would have
wild.
still like lived in my hometown and like been pregnant, you know?
Yeah.
So thank God did me a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly,
God.
thank God.
Yeah. I would have had his baby. Ooh. I would have stayed in Huntington.
Yeah, you would have.
in those apartments.
Everything happens for a reason, you guys. So if you're in high school and the guy you love is
Treat
with
you
someone
right.
else, yeah, just let him do it.
They'll come back years later.
They will. Every single
Everyone.
guy I've ever had a crush on has came back to me like
Mhm.
nowadays and been like, Gracie. I'm like,
Yeah.
I remember you called me ugly in middle
Mhm.
school.
I will stand by
Yeah.
this statement. They always come back
They do.
Mhm.
at least once.
My NFL player boyfriend from a year ago
Yeah.
totally unfollowed me, blocked me, blah 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 blah. Michael Bublé'd me, and now he's back in my fucking DMs. I'm like, yeah, I fucking thought so. You know what I said? He goes, hey, how you been? I'm like, they always come back. So I said, and he said, haha, no, seriously, how are you?
I'm great.
I was like, haha, fucking amazing. What are you doing? No, I fell right back in. Hey! I was like, he's so hot. Added him back. I was like,
You're like, that's my boyfriend.
I'm like, you have my phone number, but sure, just DM me.
Screenshot, sends it to the group chat.
Mhm.
I'm like, look who's back.
But yeah, don't overwork yourself. They come back.
They do. Don't worry. Just keep
Do you?
keep it together and you'll be fine.
like sometimes it's me that goes back.
No, I do that too.
Oh, I
I'll go
have.
back.
Just to
I
see if
went
I
back.
still got it.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you still love me? And he was like, DM, like I was like obsessed with you.
I'm like,
Yeah.
hey. And they're like, oh my God, how have you been? I'm like, okay, we're good.
Really
Red.
good. And then I go, no, never mind.
Yeah. But if they don't respond, I'm like, are they wifed up? What? And then I'm like scrolling. I'm in a hole. And I'm like, hey, they don't have a girlfriend. They don't have the. Math ain't mathing. Why aren't they replying?
Mhm.
And then right when they reply, I'm like, okay, never mind.
Yeah. You gotta know if you still got it, you know?
Yeah.
It's part of being single
And young.
and young.
Flirt with everyone.
We're just like justifying our toxic behavior.
I know.
Everyone does that, right?
We're like, we're young, we're hot. You're only hot in young ones, though. I say that so much, and I live by that.
I know.
Because you are. This is the youngest we will ever be right here, right now.
Stop. You're freaking me out.
Why?
Yeah,
you're
but the
hot
thing
and you're
is
young.
like in 5
I
years, I'm
love
still
it.
gonna be hot and
Embrace
young.
it. But this is the youngest you'll ever be.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
even when I'm 50, I'm in my head young. So I'm gonna be living it up.
I'm so afraid of being 50.
Okay, Medicare, relax.
What's
I think that's
Medicare?
55 though.
Oh.
When you're old enough to get the old people insurance. Sorry,
That's funny.
Medicare.
Yeah.
Period.
Also, like when I'm older, I hope I'm financially well off enough to like be able to like if I want to change something, I can.
like physically?
Elaborate.
Yeah, physically, like, or if I get gray hair, like I'll dye my hair then. Like I'm still gonna look good.
You want Botox and nose jobs, some hair implants, all
I
that.
don't need hair implants.
Not right now, but when you're older.
My dad still has hair and he's 58.
No, you're good on hair. You have so much hair.
Mhm.
Oh shit. We buzzed his head one time. It was a mess. We gotta do that again.
You can do it.
This is too much. for
I'm
me
like,
now.
look, you can play with it.
It's too much.
I know, I need to
Remember
go.
when you were literally bald?
Yeah.
We put it on like the lowest setting on it. Well, he put it on the lowest setting. And
You
we-
guys should go watch that
Me-
video. If you need a good laugh, go watch the video.
That- Oh, I went to my Christmas party last night in a see-through bodysuit, and everyone was wearing jeans and a t-shirt. I walk in. It's literally I walk in to the weather outside is frightful, like jazz remix, like literally slow elevator music. I walk in, my nipples are showing through my I am Gia sheer bodysuit with my knee-high boots on. I told everyone at work, I'm like, let's all look so cute. Like we're going out after. Like everyone wore like a cute, like slutty outfit. It's gonna be so cute because the owner of the coffee shop I work at is always like, oh my god, you guys are so funny. Like she lets us crop our shirts however we want. We can wear spandex. Like she does not care at all. And she's always like, you guys are so pretty and young and hot, so fun. Like it's so cute. You all go out together. So I thought it would be fun if we all like looked like we were gonna go out and be like, let's all like party and have a good time. Like we were last year, they were saying everyone got super fucked up and like someone threw up outside. I'm like, oh great, this is gonna be ratchet. So I wore a see-through fucking bodysuit, nipples showing. I walk in, weather outside is frightful is playing, and again, everyone literally broke their neck. And I was like, hey, and everyone was like, hi. I didn't know like half the people. I'm like, where did all these people come from? I've never seen any of you in my life. And everyone's like, oh yeah, I don't work with you. And it was literally one of my friend that got me this. Shout out, love you. She was wearing like a red dress with like lace. And I was like, thank you. God damn.
Yo, can I sit by you?
I know, we sat next to each other. I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. And my thong was showing too. It was like a literally nipples, and then like it was a low back, and then my thong was see-through. I had a black thong on.
Oh my god.
So like they're like, okay, Gracie, your turn to go pick the white elephant, and I got up, thong out, like walking.
Did
The
you?
son was there. Her son that works there saw my nipples. I'm like, oh my god, this is so fucking embarrassing. Like,
Okay,
I need to go home and change.
but did you get a raise?
No, but I did win best on register, and I got $20.
Woo! That's our roomie. Go roomie.
That's me.
I'm so jealous that your guys' works throw Christmas work parties. Mine's not.
Yeah, we have to wrap this up because I have one right after this.
I have not been to a Christmas party since
Mine.
yeah, but like my actual work
Oh.
Christmas party since the Essential Oil Company.
What about the other one?
Oh, that wasn't a good one, right?
That was pretty good. Like they went all
Oh.
out. They had like a
I-
fixed course meal, and like our menu had like the company's name on it, and like
You know what night I thought that was? The night of the
Mm.
Ritz.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say
Okay,
that.
yeah.
that was a work event.
No, but you got to be my +1
So
for
yeah,
my
last
Christmas
year-
party last year.
That's the last time I've been to one. I haven't. Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah.
Living ever since living here, I've had 2 jobs and both. Yeah, never. threw a
That was my.
Christmas
If it
party.
makes you feel any better, that was my first ever Christmas party.
Oh, damn.
When I worked at the biggest hospital here, they said we couldn't have a Christmas party because of COVID, so the doctors just gave me $500.
Oh my god,
It was great. I love
is
them. Love
so
you
hot.
guys. I still need that letter of rec if you're watching. Thank you.
Okie dokie.
So you guys got Christmas parties to go to, and I'm going to be here by
Yeah.
myself.
I'm going to breath work.
Oh yeah.
She's
So-
being wholesome. I don't know what I'm gonna get into. Now it's your turn to be wholesome and stay home. I was home last night while Justin was out in the streets and then moved to the sheets and then was up till 4 a.m. Yeah. Yeah.
Can we just?
Yeah.
Do you want to
With
end
the
on that?
boyfriend.
Why were we all in the sheets
Hmm.
except for Devan?
I was in my own sheets.
Well, we don't know because she has that back door. So
Hey.
she could be fooling all of us.
Yeah, she'd be lying through her teeth right
She could be
now.
lying. Look at her face.
No one came through that back door.
Thank
I got stood up though last night. It was kind of
Being like,
hurtful.
stop, leave.
You did.
I got stood up.
That's only because he fell asleep and then he came and picked your ass up. Made up for it.
Hey, I had to reach out to the guy who I hooked up with. He hasn't talked to me since that
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's not cool.
night.
It's not. That don't sit right with me.
Stop. It doesn't sit right with me that your guy slept through your fucking date.
Well, we didn't have a date. Let me
Yeah,
give you
now
guys-
he's
you
vouching.
did.
Now
Yes,
he's
you
vouching.
did.
No, we did not. Let me give you guys a little rundown.
Run it
Sorry
down.
if you're listening to this. I don't hate
Don't
you.
apologize.
Yeah, no apologies here. What happened? You yell at us?
So I reached out to him yesterday and I was like, hi, you know,
Hi.
I've been studying for finals really hard. Like, kind of want to get some drinks tonight if you're down. And he's like, sounds golden. Like, sounds fun. Like, would love to see you. Like, I want to hang out and get drinks with you. I was like, perfect. And he's like, okay, I'm going to take a little nap. Me and my dog just got back from the beach. Like, we're going to close our eyes for a little bit. This was at 4:30. So I was like, okay, I still have a few more hours of studying to do. So perfect. Like, go ahead and close your eyes. So I finish it up, text him like, hey, just got done studying. Like, let's go get some drinks. No response. 45 minutes goes by and I'm like, I hope you're alive. Like, hope you didn't die because you said you were taking your nap at 4:30. It is now 7:30 and now 8:40. And I was like,
once they have you doing math, that's how you know.
how you know? So
that
then
they forgot.
thank God my 2 beautiful other friends were like, hey, we're at this brewery, like come grab a beer with us. I was like, thank God. I have like, because I wanted to get drinks. I've been studying all day. So I go get a beer with them. 9 something rolls around. We finish up having our beers and stuff. I'm paying for my parking and I'm about to get in my car and leave. And I guess he texted me 3 times, but I didn't see it because I was with them. And then I'm finished paying for parking and he calls me and I was like, hello, like even super low energy, like you're in the doghouse, like you fucked up. Like you took your nap at 4:30. It's almost 10 o'clock. And I have not heard from you.
5-hour nap, God.
So I was very upset. So I was like, yeah, like leaving, the brewery, got drinks with so-and-so, like I'm going home now. He's like, I'm so sorry, like just kept apologizing. I was like, no need to apologize. Like,
No, as he should.
talk to you later. Hung up, get in my car and I'm mobbing. And he texts me again. I have not responded to any of his texts. It's like the 5th text. And he's like, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Like if you're still around, like I would love for you to come over, like please. And then I was like, just got into like, pretty much just got home. Like I'm not driving back that way. I've driven that way 3 times today. Like I'm good. And he's like, well, I feel really bad. Like if you're not tired or don't want to go to bed, like I would love to like pay for an Uber for you to come over. Or I could come get you. And then I talked to Devan and I told Devan everything. And she goes, oh my God, you're so in love. Da, 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 da. Like go hang out with him. And I was like, fine, okay. Because I wanted to hang out with him. I did want to get drinks with him earlier. So then I was like, okay, since I got that validation from Devan, I was like, okay, like I should go hang out with him.
I was living through him. I was like, do it. You're hot. You're young. Do it.
So then
Do
he comes
it.
and picks me up at like almost 11 o'clock. What time did you come home from your party?
Like 11.
Yeah, like around 11 o'clock, he comes, picks me up. So by the time we get back to his place and instead of going to get drinks, he just picked up some drinks for us and brought them back to his place. And by the time we like drank them, it was like 3 in the morning. And then by the time we got into bed, you know, and fooled around a little bit, it was 4 in the morning.
Did you?
So then, yeah,
Not
that's why I was
fooling.
up till 4 in the morning last night and slept all the way till 11:30 today.
Work.
And on that note, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Watch this on Spotify and YouTube. Give us 5 stars, thumbs up, like it, subscribe, whatever. We love you so much.
I'm like, cheers to that.
Mom,
Happy
don't
holidays.
listen.
You guys have a good one. Be
Merry
safe.
Christmas, happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate.